Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving to anybody joining or anybody who watches this sometime later today. If it's not Thanksgiving where you are, happy Thursday. Morning, Cap. So here's my logic this morning. I feel better other than the fact that now I have an ear infection. So yay, fun times to that. But holidays have always been really boring for me. Down Under Maker, how's it going? So you sit around all day waiting to eat for an hour. And I figured others might be bored too. So you could join me on this misadventure. Oh. Anyway, so we've got a bunch of stuff here from the NG build. Really needs to be sorted and figure out what we don't want, what we don't need, take heat sets out of stuff, all that good stuff. So oh, bushfire down the road. I didn't get to catch all of your stream. I'm gonna be honest, it was way too painful to remain in a upright position. So you were working on the filament sensor thing, and I had to call it. Trying to chip my one good front tooth on the coffee mug. Jesus. All right, so we've got this. I've reprinted this with appropriate speeds to reflect the maximum flow rate of the machine. So get this fan out of here. Get the heat set out, and oh yeah, it doesn't want to come out of there. Micro Viking, how's it going? LTX, what's up? Too long, don't watch it. Works for TPU well enough. Hey man, if it means you don't have to rip your printer apart to get your broken filament out or your the end of your spools, yay to that. All right. All right. There's our fan. Let's see, move these out of the way. There's the plug for that. Heat up that heat set iron. This is trash. This is stuff that's all good. So we need all this. This we still need. These we don't, but I need the heat sets out of these. These I don't need. Ugh. Okay, let's go take a look at that. Okay, there we go. Holy hell, my guy. The crazy wildlife, things just bursting, you know, fields of flames. It's like you live in Game of Thrones, sir. Did a dragon start that? You guys do have dragons over there, if I remember correctly. Morning, Mike. Andy, I am cold. For anybody that missed it, my heater out here died. So it's currently like 46 degrees out here. So yeah, it's cold. Yes, bearded dragons. See? I knew it. One more example of the wildlife in Australia trying to kill you. Yeah. So the girls want a bearded dragon. How do these things attach? Mike, how do these stepper cooler things attach? All right, here's some more extra parts. All right, things in here we don't need. Gooey. Put that in there. Yeah, no, I don't have anything right this second to print. Okay. I'm just trying to consolidate this stuff down. Make it a little bit easier to manage. This can go over here in the hardware box. These are what actually goes on this thing next. There's skirt and screen stuff. More tool head stuff. Lots of little metal splinters. Let's go in a bin. Now my nose is running. These are covered in metal shavings and tapping oil. Blake Rain, how's it going? Oh, I see how they go on. All right. All right, well, I'm not taking it back apart to put them on. This looks like a stock ender part. Jab, how's it going? Night down Undermaker. I don't know. I've not tried nano on a turkey. I'm going to say probably not. All right, so guess we take heat sets out of these. So I'm not ripping this back apart to put them on. Oh, no worries, Mike. It was just a afterthought anyway. I saw yours and went, oh, that's cool. Let me print them. In all honesty, would not be too terribly difficult to put on there, but also not too terribly needed, really. I'd love to put them on the Trident, but I'm afraid that the whatchamacallit would hit it. The beacon probe. Anyway, moving on. Enclosure stuff. We haven't gotten to that. Tube toolhead stuff. Probably not going to need that. Oh. Brad, how's the vacation going, man? I got insanely jealous when I saw that hot tub. Yeah, the steppers on this are like outside of the enclosure, which is nice. So it's already got a one-up on most other things. The steppers that could use cooling are in that Trident behind me. There we go. These, which ones are the right ones? These ones are the right ones. These are the wrong ones. Most excellent. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a pan for the motor, Jeb. Oh, fun. I love Waffle House. Fried a honey badger stepper. Yikes. I've got a couple heat sinks that I could put on to the Trident ones. The Trident used to have heat sinks on it. Yeah, you post a video, let me know. Ugh. I don't know, printer go burr. Yeah, printer go burr probably be the best one. If nothing fits, put it in beer fridge. That's just general discussion channel. All right, here we go. Let's see. We don't have our music today either. We'll put that on. Jeb, I don't know why I never put together that you were Jeb Bush. I'm just going to start calling you Governor.
And also some of my own. A lot of people try to pull stepper motors, but they don't think about how they work, so let us take a look at that first. The stator is the part you want to...
Alright, let's go over here.
Just like that, I can measure temperature. As you can see, just by drilling these holes, temperature dropped by 1 hole on the core and in the windings if you compare it to the standard setup of the stepper motor. For the next setup, I added the same fan as before to the back of the motor, so it blew air through the motor. As you can see, temperatures dropped drastically. To check if the static pressure of the fan was a problem, I also tested this blower fan, and as you can see, temperatures dropped a bit, but this fan was almost double the power of the other one. That was it for this video. I hope I inspired some people to test other cooling methods. Please consider subscribing,
Yeah.
and I will see you in the next video.
I'm not drilling holes in my stepper, but there we go. All right. Yeah, that was my suspicion. That's why I never put the heat sinks on the back of the classifieds. We got some wire. Don't need this stepper or this stepper or this stepper. CR Touch. Don't need that. Okay. I think I just put a bag in here that this would go into rather nicely. Classifieds are nice. The classifieds are real nice. Trident gets, so we pushed it 600 millimeters a second with 100,000 accels. And it didn't stop. It could have kept going. Or did we get the 120? I can't remember. We got over 100,000 with 600 millimeters a second velocities. This can get put away. That's our hot end. These are our fans that were going to go in those stepper coolers. We need this. We don't need that. We don't need these extra fans here. If we need this fan, or do we? So, we don't need this Creality one. These are our stepper wires. We need those. Don't need that, I don't think. This is hardware to get put away. That can get put away. Or hardware that can get put away. That we need. That we need. This we don't need. This went to the old screen. Oh, this hot end stuff we need, I don't think. Well, we might need. No, we don't. We don't need it. Get off of there. Come on. There we go. Holy cow. Okay. There. So many goodies you could have stuffed in your backpack. Ugh. Yeah, I think you definitely left with a lighter backpack than when you came, sir. All right. Let's go. This goes in wires. Oh crap. I've got that soldering iron heating up over here. Not doing anything. Let's take these heat sets out of stuff. Or maybe. Are you heating up? What are you doing? There we go. It just timed out. Now she's hot again. So what's everybody going to be eating today for Thanksgiving? Turkey, ham. What you guys' go-to? Turkey. Wife always goes turkey. All right, bud. Enjoy your dinner. Making turkey and ham? Yeah. Most of our family get-togethers have both. I have turkey like, once or twice a year, so I normally do eat turkey on Thanksgiving. Won't lie though, I do really love ham, but I love turkey and cranberry sauce as well, so turkey, stuffing, gravy, and cranberry sauce. That's why I get so excited for Thanksgiving. So we normally do Thanksgiving, a big family get together on the weekend after Thanksgiving. So today, the kids are going down to their grandmother's house this afternoon. It'll just be me and the old lady hanging out today.
Inside lane, missing exits, glued to the pavement. Between the lines, I'll keep my gaze straight ahead as the last stop flies by. No more waiting for the gun to fire.
You're responsible for green bean casserole and eggs. No, so I like that too, but my preference is definitely like cranberry sauce with whole cranberries and all sorts of stuff. Even the whole cranberry one from the can's all right, but I like the fresher stuff. Cranberry relishes, they call them sometimes. Ugh. I just love cranberries. We're almost done pulling these heat sets out. This one has a handful in it. One. These big ones are kind of a pain to get out. Whoo, that one was warm. I actually felt that. All right, there's 2 in each of these. One. Two. Get out of there. All right, last heat set. If I could hold on to the part, that is. Fuck me. There we go. Clean up my life a little bit, I suppose. All right. Get our little bin. Put all these heat sets in it. Camera, why are you not following me over here? Hello, camera. Hello. Hi. See, this is me over here doing things. I don't know why you can only recognize faces. It's quite annoying. All right. There's that. These steppers and put them in here. What are you barking at? You're an idiot. Shut up, dog. All right. B-Dog, happy Thanksgiving. Andy, have a good one, sir. All right, take the heat sets out of this too. All right. Five volt beams. Wasn't one of these things 12 volts? This is 24 volts, 24 volts. 24 volts. 24 volt. 4 volt. 4. This little guy is 5 volts. Thought I had some 12-volt fans floating around somewhere. Clearly, I was mistaken, I guess. Yeah, I agree. Homemade cranberry sauce is the best cranberry sauce. Vince, happy Thanksgiving. Mike, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. I haven't even looked. I don't have any money to buy anything, so I'm not even looking. Awesome, dude. All right, plug this soldering iron back in so I can get this whatchamacallit out of it. These are hardware thingamaboobers. Put those in the hardware bin. I need to go through and sort these bins again. I think there's some electronic stuff in the hardware bin and some hardware stuff in the electronics bin. And just some empty boxes that I could probably get rid of. Yeah, my family. I definitely grew up with cranberry sauce from a can. All right, let's cut this Kapton tape. Get this off of here. All right, there we go. I need to do the same thing with a lot of other boxes. Go through them. There's a bunch of empty boxes in my hot end container. There's a bunch of stuff that I need to go through and clean up and organize around here. Yes, the cans of frozen juice. I don't know, I still like that stuff. Grape, orange, apple juice from frozen concentrate. Yeah, something magical. So I was doing a back when I was doing construction stuff. I was doing a house, and I go in the house, and there's an old refrigerator in this house, and in the refrigerator were the big blocks of government cheese that they used to give back when food stamps were stamps. You know? And it was still good according to the, you know, doesn't expire until the world ends sticker on it. And you know, a guy that really loved that got super excited and paid me $25 a block for this old government cheese. Yeah, so I made like, you know, $200 that day or something. Gilbert, you still have some of those blocks? Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, brother, by the way. Havoc, good morning. But, yeah. It's like, what are you going to do with that? Like, I don't know right yet. It's like, before I could say I'm going to throw it away, he's like, I'll give you $25 a block. Well, I don't know. Oh, come on. All right, you're twisting my arm here. Did one house clean out, right? So a lot of times renters would just up and vanish in the middle of the night, right? And then landlord's got to clean out this house. Well, sometimes they never get cleaned out. Sometimes they, you know, get bought and sold, and suddenly it's been 15 years, 20 years since anybody's been into this place, and you got to go in and clean it out, where the tenant from 1990 just up and vanished. And I did one of those and found like gallon Ziplocs of bottles of barbiturates. That was an interesting one. Found firearms in walls before. Found one found in the cinder block foundation, right? So we were taking out the window in the that went down in the basement and replacing it with glass block. You know, like 6 of those square frosted glass blocks, and pull the old window and frame out, and there's fucking a firearm disassembled, just stuffed down in there. Oh, people are awake. I already took Corgi out. I just took him out. Go tell mommy I just took him out. I'll be in a minute. Oh look, here's another heater stuffed down in the corner. Wish these things were labeled. Anyway. Yeah, so most of that government cheese got sold out to Kraft and Velveeta. So they own most of that now. So this Galileo 2 kit. There's nothing in there other than just random extra bits and bobs that came with the Galileo 2s. None of these Phaedus things have anything in them. I need to go through and clean this stuff up. perfect. Yeah, that's fine. I was talking to so that is one thing I don't understand, where people get all bent out of shape about, you know, the government subsidizing some farming stuff. You motherfucker, do you want to go to the grocery store and not be able to buy anything? Like, what's the deal? I like being able to have food when I want it. If farming doesn't make enough money on its own, so be it. I don't care. I just want to be able to eat. I don't want to starve to death. I'm a fat guy. Like, if I want my tax dollars going to anything, it's definitely to make sure I eat. So that's one argument I don't get. I do not get that one. I'm in a very rural farming area, okay? So maybe that clouds my judgment on it. Absolutely, be honest about it. All right? If your politician stands up on stage and goes, listen, here's the numbers. If we don't fucking give these guys this amount of money, you're not going to be able to eat next year because they're going to sell all their farms to solar companies and they're just going to salt the earth. Nothing will ever grow on that land again. And we're going to put solar panels there. Because I'm watching that happen. We're worried about global warming and we're knocking down stuff that takes carbon dioxide and makes oxygen. I don't understand. I don't understand it. Seems stupid to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Lord knows that's happened before. And if I am, I'll admit it. But with what I understand, it doesn't make any sense to me. All right. So that's all the NG stuff sorted, gone through. No, because here's the thing, right? They installed all those solar farms, okay? It didn't knock my bill down. It increased my electric bill. It made my electric bill, okay, for instance, okay, real world facts here, okay? When I moved into this house in 2020, October of 2020, I was paying under 4 cents a kilowatt hour. Do you know what I pay today? 16 cents a kilowatt hour. Okay? That's 4x increase in my electric bill. Now, do you want to know why? My electric bill went from 4 cents to 16 cents. Those solar farms, they're passing the cost to build those on to us, okay? But they don't provide me power. They provide data center power. So I'm paying to install solar panels on land that once grew food to feed the world, right? To provide power to Silicon Valley data and AI farms, okay? Yeah, because fancy solar farms, they're all around now, right? I understand the push for clean energy. We solved clean energy in the late 40s, early 50s. It's called nuclear. But in the government's insane push to make everybody afraid of nuclear weapons, we may have gone too far. And now the world is afraid of anything nuclear. Ooh, big scary. Hello, dear. I'll be in a minute. Maybe I could get these heat sets out. Good Lord. That does not want to come out of there. All right, there we go.
This is the future.
Yeah. I don't know. The ass backwards shit that we do right now across all levels of everything is
the future.
dumbfounding to me.
Evolution.
I understand, like, but here's the thing, there's nuclear whoopsies. Minimal to no impact on anything, really. And then, so you had some stupid, okay? The world's had some stupid. You got to make better choices, okay? And, you know, Fukushima, Chernobyl. All right, Chernobyl was just, that was a bunch of people making really retarded decisions for political reasons. Fukushima, maybe you failed to plan a little bit, right? In an area prone to earthquakes and tsunamis, you decided we don't need to worry about the once in a century sized wave. That only happens once every 100 years. Surely we won't see another one of those for 100 years from today. And this power plant will be long gone. You're fucking retarded.
This is the future. Human error. Evolution.
Exactly. It's all politics. Who's making money?
This is the future.
You are exactly right, Brad. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I did not mean for this to turn into me being a grumpy old man in his garage yells at clouds, but alas, here we are again. Grumpy old man in his garage yelling at clouds. Yeah, it was. I mean, and they were under political pressure to do certain things and to appear a certain way, and you know, the whole thing was. Yeah, fluffy socks. Okay. Happy Turkey Day. Don't knock it. So, I hope you guys have a great day. I will, in all likelihood, not be streaming tomorrow. I should be streaming on Saturday, though.
Tell them why you're not gonna be streaming tomorrow.
Oh yeah, her birthday party's tomorrow. It's Black Friday. She decided to plan a birthday party on Black Friday. But so yeah, so back here Saturday. Make sure you check out Pezliz's stream later on today if you're bored. I think she gives away stuff on Thanksgiving.
Everybody's telling me that I did such a good job of planning my birthday party.
We absolutely should, Brad. I am planning on having a weekend in January.
Thank you.
For folks that want to come hang out in the garage. If you're interested, shoot me a DM. And I'll reach out to you when I've got a date. It's probably not going to be until I have a neck brace off.
Can they hear me?
Kinda, yeah. LTX said happy birthday.
I know. I want to say thank you.
Yep, Mike.
Thank you.
Steven, Brad, I'll make sure you guys all get invites.
Floofy, my hair looks. It's so floofy.
I think Dennis is going to come down too.
Yes, mommy.
So.
Saying hi to everybody. Oh, you're on stream, mommy.
So, yeah. Anyway. No. We'll figure out something for that. All right, guys. Have a great day. Enjoy your turkey, your ham, your vegetable dish if you're vegetarian, whatever vegetarians eat on Thanksgiving. Hi. The dog's trying to say hello.
Pick him up and show him. He wants to say hi.
Well, he's leaving now. Oh.
Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Say hi.
Big dumb dog.
She was adorable, so wasn't it?
Yeah, she just gets excited that somebody's going to throw a ball with her or something.
Vegetarians are necessary. Need someone to check on what are Why'd you have to end the stream right when I wake up?
Because everybody's awake and I want to spend some time with y'all before y'all head out down to Mammal. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later. Peace.